Hello guys, welcome back. The grind is real. The grind is certainly real, but I love it. I love it so much. And it's been difficult and I'm struggling with certain aspects, but I love it so much. And the reason I love it so much, and it really does suck, but I feel like I'm this close to a breakthrough, to something happening where I'm struggling, but I feel like you need to struggle before you actually enter the next level. There's always a bit of resistance before you enter that next stage. That's at least what, conventional wisdom tells you. That's what people tell you, online and personal anecdotes. And you see that in like skill level, for example. So I think it's certainly a real thing, and I feel like it's happening. I feel like it's like everything in my life has sort of changed. I think everything's become more intense, and I'm basically working and sleeping. So the financial aspect of this journey is getting dealt with. And I've got overtime again tomorrow and Sunday. So by the end of next week, I won't have had a day off in 3 weeks, which is, is exactly what I wanted. And this is a funny thing because every morning I think, oh God. And then I stop and think, well, this is what you wanted. This is what, you're in the plan. You were in the plan right now. And I always think that's funny when I think about it, because I spent so long trying to get into it, and I spent so long thinking about the plan, but now I'm in it. And I have to keep reminding myself that this is the path. This is what we're doing. And it sucks a little bit because there's a few things that I really want to get done, but I'm feeling and meeting a bit of resistance with two aspects. So with the fasting and the weight loss stuff, I've been fasting on and off. I've actually struggled to maintain this intense routine, or at least it's intense for me. It's a quick, sudden change to what I was doing. I think since the overtime, and the overtime is now going to be every week until May. But it's given me a taste of what working every day and really, really grinding is actually like. And as I said, I love it. I hate it and I love it. Because this is where the progress is made. When it really sucks, when I really don't want to do stuff, that's where the progress is made. Because I'm strengthening my mind. I'm doing it anyway. And that's really momentous, especially for me, because I am really, really bad for quitting at the first sign of trouble. The moment something gets a little bit too hard, I quit. And I think this has given me a good sort of first few steps into that sort of building that discipline, building that mindset of hard work without going completely off the rails. And it's been great. It's honestly been great. And I have to daily resist the urge to give up. And I know that sounds stupid. And I was only thinking about today. It's like, every day I was like, oh God. Even with making videos, I really enjoy making these videos. But there are times, and you may have noticed that the schedule has completely gone out the window because now, I was making these videos on the weekend. I prefer the lighting on the weekend as well, because obviously I'm now doing these after work. But I'm still like, oh, I've got to do this now, I've got to do that. I was going to slam my fist on the table, but I'm not going to do that. I just got very, very excited for a second. But that, as I said, that is where the progress is made. I'm still doing these things, even though I want to do them, but like, I can't be bothered to do them. You know what I mean? There's all these things you want to do, but like after a long day or whatever you've done, I'll do that tomorrow. No. We're still in the process of sort of balancing things out because of the sudden change to my routine. I'm now just, as I said, working completely all day. So I'm still sort of like, when can I find time to do this? Find time to do that? And some things have slipped. Absolutely, some things have slipped. I have found, as I said, I've been fasting on and off. I've not really had the success that I was aiming for in that. And that is the most frustrating part of this. But as I said, I feel like I'm getting really, really close to a breakthrough. I don't think I'm coping. I don't think I'm making excuses. I honestly don't. And I feel like I would be the first one to know. And I would tell you as well. I'm very objective, self-analytical. I don't think that's what I'm doing. I just think that everything needs to like steady itself a little bit. So it's really, really frustrating because it's obviously that's one of the, well, arguably the biggest part, getting your health sorted and everything. But because those toys, those old like toys where it's like squidgy and you squeeze it and one end will pop out and then the other end will go all like disappear. So you're squeezing one side of your life, you're going hard, but then the other sides aren't getting enough attention. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's happening. So I think what I'm going to do is going to sit down and really schedule out the day. I think that might help because I feel like I have no time whatsoever to do anything. So like these YouTube videos, for example, I could potentially, record something at work on my break, find a quiet spot somewhere, do some outside recording. And I do also want to start doing videos where I'm actually doing stuff rather than just sat in my flat telling you what I'm going to do. Because I am doing stuff. It's just, I want to show that, and that is part of the journey. That is actually part of the plan. So I want to do that. And I think the next big thing, obviously that the weight loss has to happen now. Has to happen now. No, I'm doing it. Well, this is the thing. This is a very thought video. It's not for everyone. So if you're still here, thank you very much. It's been difficult as I've been struggling, but I'm nearly there. I would have quit if this was 6 months ago. I would have already quit. I'm making more money than I've ever made, but I'm also spending the most time that I've ever had to, work to get this money. And I'm basically trying to squeeze every single drop out of all these jobs. The problem is that I'm exchanging all my time for money. But that's the path we're on at the moment. I know that some people, and it makes sense that you need to learn a skill, high value skill, and yes, it's going to be more bang for your buck sort of thing. It makes more sense in the long run because then you can charge more, you make more money. But I'm in it now. I'm in the grind. I'm doing the plan, and I really don't want to deviate from the plan yet, because I feel like if I do, say if I got rid of one of my jobs, and I just know that I won't really know what to do, and I will waste that time. I'll either sleep in more or I'll do something else. And I'm in it. You know what I mean? I'm in it. Why rock the boat when you don't need to? So I think I'm in this grind season until the debt is gone. Or the overtime. The 3 jobs, the overtime, saving as much money as possible with transport or public transport, walking where I can. When I finally crack the fasting, because I have been like just trying to reduce my calories in the meantime, so it's not so catastrophic. That's what I'm doing at the moment. So I'm not going to say anything like, oh, I'm going fasting tomorrow, because I've said that twice now. And yes, I did fast, but it's been hard to keep everything contained. You know what I mean? Because when I get home, I have to basically go to sleep within an hour. If I have enough sleep. If I want to have enough sleep. But as I said, this really, really excites me. This really, I love it so much, and I've always wanted to be in this scenario, this situation, where I have a plan of attack, and it's not just ideas now. I'm firmly into this. I got my 3rd job a month and a half ago. So that's been nearly 2 months since I purposely went out and, tried to actively piece these little pieces together, these little bits of puzzle pieces, to construct a routine that gets me where I want to go. And obviously these jobs are the financial side. And then obviously I plan to have the health stuff running concurrently with it. Hasn't really worked out like that. And it's the most frustrating part. The other big thing I want to do is, what I'm really struggling with is waking up early. I wake up at 10 to 5. But that is like literally the latest I could possibly wake up and not be late. I want to get up earlier because I can. If I stay in this grind season, and if I really just keep my weekdays to work, sleep, which I'm willing to do, then I would still have enough sleep, because that is important, to get up earlier, still have enough sleep, and still have the 3 jobs, and so on, so. You know what I mean? But I'm really struggling to wake up, and I don't know why. I think I'll make another video, so I won't go much into this. But it's almost like I'm drunk. It's like I forget everything that I'm trying to do when I wake up. And it's like, oh, I'll just snooze for like 20 minutes. And I'll have these conversations with myself in my head. Well, get up now. It's only 20 minutes until your alarm goes off anyway. Oh, but it's this and this and this. You know what I mean? It's all these excuses. And it's that time of day. I've made some really good progress with getting rid of excuses, getting my mind right. But at that time of day, I don't know what it is. Like my brain is like really sensitive maybe, or just like resistant. It's just not happening. And I feel like I'm getting enough sleep. I don't feel crap at all. So those 2 are the big things that, I mean, the weight thing has to happen now. Like chop, Jamie, come on. Has to happen now. And I'm trying to construct and extract as much as possible out of these working days to have a streamlined process. But maybe I'm too much in the weeds. Maybe I'm trying to go too deep into the wrong things. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to really think about it. But I just wanted to update you because I feel like we don't talk anymore. Because I missed Wednesday's video, and I don't want to get out of the habit of making these videos. I want the journey to be well documented. That's the big thing for me. For myself, posterity, for you, to help show everything. So that's it. The grind is real. I love it. And I'll see you later. Take care.